Fall is here. I need new fall nails. Let's just throw a few things into the mix and see what we get. Okay, here goes nothing. Wish me luck. I think if I wiggle my hand around a little bit, just like that. Ooh, I like. Hey y'all, it's All of Destiny. In this video, I'll be doing a fall themed acrylic nails design and a quick fill in, that way we won't have to start from scratch. But first, quick little update. In the previous nail video, I tried the ᶫᵒᵛᵉᵧ clear acrylic powder kit. I got this entire set of nails for only $21 plus some change, and it was sort of like a beginner friendly video, so I only used nail polish. I didn't use my UV lamp, no UV gel, just to give you all more beginner friendly nail videos for those of you who did request it. And now for this 3-week nail update. Most important, I still do have all 10 of my nails. My nails did grow out, but I didn't have much lifting. Since I used nail polish instead of a UV gel to apply my rhinestones, I did lose quite a few of those. You can see that my nail polish on some of the nails sort of faded a bit. Normally when I do my nails, I like to apply a gel top coat. Losing rhinestones and having your nail polish fade is something that comes with the territory if you decide to take more so beginner friendly methods, sort of like not using a UV lamp and then not using a UV gel to secure your design. So I would definitely just keep that in mind. Overall, I like this kit a lot, which is why I'll be using it to do my fill-in for you all today. Since I only used nail polish in the previous video and I don't have a gel top coat, I'll be using 100% acetone to take off the polish. You can use just a regular nail polish remover if you're wearing only nail polish, but 100% acetone at least works a little faster. My method for removing the old nail polish is to just hold the cotton ball on the nail for a few seconds, and then I wipe back and forth along the nail, going in the same direction that the nail polish was applied. Obviously, the acetone isn't going to remove the Swarovskis, but I will show you all a separate method for that in a second. I was able to remove all of the polish from my entire left hand just using one cotton ball. Since this is only regular nail polish and not a UV gel, I decided not to use my nail drill as the way of taking it off. Since the glitter nail polish is a little more stubborn to the cotton ball, we'll definitely be using it on those fingers. Since I don't currently have a rhinestone remover tool, I'm just going to use these tweezers instead to pop these right off. Improvise, sis, improvise. If we weren't going to do the fill-in, I would have just soaked all of these nails completely off. That definitely would have taken off the rhinestones. So I recently ordered this 7-piece nail drill bit set from Amazon. This is by the brand Makartt. In one of my previous nail videos, I had done a fill-in and design change on my sister Boone, and I saw in the comments that a lot of you all were saying it was taking me a while to remove the gel polish since I didn't have the right kind of nail bits. So went to Amazon, got this kit, and we'll be testing it out today to see how it further helps me to shape my nails, get down the bulk. So the brand on the drill that I'm using is ᶫᵒᵛᵉᵧ. It's the same one from my other nail videos. ᶫᵒᵛᵉᵧ did give me this drill about a year and a half ago, I believe. I don't have a link for it, which is the reason that I was planning on purchasing a new one. I hate not being able to help you all access this drill when y'all ask me like, Destiny, where's the link? Where's the drill from? And I cannot find this drill anywhere. I did tweet about my plans to purchase a new nail drill, and a lot of you all got back to me with recommendations. I just haven't really made my mind up yet on the one I want to get, but I do thank you all so much for the recommendations. I started off using the small grit barrel bit just to reshape the nails, but then I decided to go ahead and swap to the barrel ball top. It has like the little safety portion towards the end, so I can really get close to that cuticle area without cutting myself. And this bit was helping me to remove that excess polish and anything that the rhinestones left behind. So having better nail bits definitely did help me to reshape my nails. I mean, sure, I can get the job done with the hand file. Depending on how much reshaping and filing you need to do, you'll end up just wearing out the nail file completely. One thing that I did notice when reshaping my nails, because I always sculpt my nails normally and I only use tips for that beginner friendly video, the shape on the tip of my nails, those were much more rounded compared to when I sculpt my nails. Maybe it's just from the plastic tip. I don't know, just something that I noticed. Although I do like these nail bits, reaching for my hand file is just a habit. It helps me to further perfect the shape of the nails. When I was taking a closer look at these nail bits, I noticed one had a C and one had an M, most likely for coarse and medium. So I'm going to take, I think I took the medium one just to help me further reshape the nail and to also remove that small amount of lifting that I noticed towards the cuticle area before we do the fill-in. Once I'm satisfied with the reshaping of the nails, I'm using my cuticle pusher just to push back the cuticles. Since we are doing a fill-in, before I lay down that new acrylic, I want to make sure that I don't have any dead skin in that area because it will cause lifting. I'm going to take that cuticle remover bit, or at least that's what Makartt calls it, just to remove that excess dead skin from that area. So I feel really good about the way this particular bit helped to remove that dead skin from the nails, but this is where the problem came in. I could not get this bit out of the drill, like could not. So I wasn't able to kind of do any further work to the nails, but I guess I can stop while I'm ahead. This looks pretty good to go ahead and get started. So I'm taking the nail prep. This is just a dehydrator, and I'm only applying that to the natural nail area where we'll be doing the fill-in. I don't really need to apply this portion on top of the acrylic. After that, I'm applying the ᶫᵒᵛᵉᵧ No Burn Acid Free Primer to the natural nail. I'll be using the ᶫᵒᵒᵃ liquid monomer from the kit in the previous video, and since we're not reviewing the kit again in this one, I'm going to use my preferred brush this time, which is the Cuticle brush size number 8. I'm going to dip it into the liquid to remove the air bubbles to prepare it for the application, and I'm going to do something for you all, because whenever I give you all the fun facts, by the way, this video was like an hour long before editing. In real time, it took me 2.5 hours to do this entire set. But I'm not going to edit out any of me working on my left hand. What I did do to make it go a little quicker, I put this video clip 2 times fast, but I'm not going to do any jump cuts or any editing. So this clip is just going to run for you all unedited while I work on my left hand. So basically, I dip into the liquid, wipe off on the side, and then I dip into the clear acrylic powder just to pick up a small ball. We don't need a lot since we're only doing a fill-in. It's still important not to get the acrylic onto the cuticle area. Occasionally, I turn my hand to myself to make sure everything is leveled out. That also prevents your acrylic from running in the cuticle area when you're working on yourself. Dip into the liquid, wipe off on the side, dip a small amount and pick it up from the clear acrylic powder, and I'm placing that along the area where my nails have grown out. I don't need much of this product since we're not rebuilding the entire nail. We only want to fill in the area that has grown out. Literally fill in. And you basically just continue to repeat that entire process over the nails. If anything will need to be corrected as far as the nail, this will be a great time to do that as well. But while I was doing the filing, I didn't see any areas like that, so we're only doing the fill-in. And if I get any on the skin, I take the tip of the brush to wipe that off. Also, because I know someone may be wondering why I dip straight into the jars, because I'm like probably contaminating the product. At least that's what my lab instructor would have said in chemistry lab back in college. But I don't do nails professionally. I'm not licensed. I only do my nails. So this jar is just for my use. So yeah, we're good. But now we're stuck at square one again. This same nail drill bit is still stuck in the drill, but eventually I got it out. And of course I'm going to use the one with the little safety bit on the end, even though there is a coarse bit that will help me to get down the bulk of the nail much quicker. Since I'm kind of warming up to these new bits, I felt more comfortable using this one. That way I won't cut myself. And we're not filing the entire length of the nail here. After doing a fill-in, the whole purpose is to smooth and blend in this new acrylic with the existing nail, if that makes sense. So we're just capping off that cuticle area to make sure we don't have any lifting. I try to work as neat as possible when applying my acrylic. That way I have less filing work to do. So So on this one, I should have laid a little more acrylic, but I'm going to go ahead and show you all how I fixed that. I went ahead and swapped out to the more coarse bit, and that helped me to get down some of that extra bulk where I laid the new acrylic down at. After that, I'm going to swap out again, and I'm taking another bit, the same one, the cuticle bit, just to clean underneath the nails. The previous nail drill bits that I had didn't have a bit like this. So I wasn't, actually yes it does, but it was a beginner friendly video, so I tried to avoid using my drill too much. So yeah, I'm able now to clean underneath the nails. So this is what the nails look like so far. After I'm done with all of my filing and buffing, I like to go ahead and wash my hands with soap and water, but first I wanted to go ahead and test out the nail brush just to see how well it will remove the nail dust, and it did do a great job at that. Like I said, I just always like to wash my hands with soap and water before doing the nail designing. And now for my favorite part, time to design the nails. So I'm using the Nail Addicts base gel first. I'm just going to apply one coat of this and then cure it underneath my UV lamp for 2 minutes. I recently reviewed a few of their gel polishes, so I'm going to reach for a few today that I think will go cute in this fall design. So after curing all of the nails for 2 minutes, I'm taking the Precious. This is a gel nail polish by Nail Addict, and I'm going to apply this all over the pointer finger. So some of you all may remember a while back when I did a Black-owned businesses unboxing haul where I allowed my subscribers to send me different things to feature in the video. So I'm going to take this gold chunky mix by K-Glitz on Instagram, and we're going to use this in the design as well. So it's going to sort of be like a gel marble, if you will. So I'm going to drop on some of the clear. I'm also going to drop on some of the Precious, and to make this glitter mix a little more chunky, I'm going to take this gelish mini polish called Timberline Violet and add a few drops of that as well. And then I'm going to use a different brush to sort of dip into the gold mix by K-Glitz and just sort of mix them all together, if you will. Not like completely mixing them, but just sort of freestyling the way the design will look. And since this is gel, unlike when we did polish in the beginner friendly video, I'm able to really work this design the way I want without it drying on me. So now we're going to work on the pinky. I'm just going to use this brush to rub off some of the polish. I thought I wanted to sort of do like an outline shape, sort of like a V, but then I decided, okay, let's do like a French tip with it instead. Then I said, no, let's go ahead and fade it back and do an ombre. So obviously I can't build up all of the color at once, so once I cure it, I'll be able to go back in with a second coat. I'm also taking this other gel polish called Gel Lean. It's a soak-off gel polish as well. It doesn't have a name or anything on it. It was just a gift from one of my subscribers. And then I'm going to use the opposite end of that cuticle pusher to swirl all of this together. That chunky mix, look at that. Do y'all see that? Oh my god, I'm living. Once I cured the first coat, I'm going to go ahead and redo the same thing the second time, but to give me my ombre, I'm going to wipe off some from the bottom portion of the nail that will help me to get the fade that I'm going for. To kind of DIY my own gel polish until I get more colors, I'm going to take some of this bronzer, makeup, and then a drop of the top coat, which is just clear, and I'm going to mix the two together. After that, I'm going to take a brush, the same one that I was using to do the other design with, and I'm just going to like polish that along the nail. Thought I wanted to go with this type of look, but then once I put it on there, I didn't really like it that much. But hey, at least you all see how you can do your own custom mixes at home if you would like. So I'm going to do my second coat for the gel, and then since I'm satisfied with the middle finger, I'm going to apply the top coat. Since my UV lamp has a 2-minute timer, I like to at least be accomplishing as much as I can at a time. So after that 2 minutes is up, I want to take these 3D colors. I know y'all gonna ask me where these are from. When you invest in acrylic products, they last a long time. I purchased these probably in like 2012, maybe 13, who knows. If they expire, I should probably throw them out, but either way, I'm gonna make 3D flowers. I'm dipping into the Beauty Secrets white, this brown, and also a little bit of that orange. When you do 3D, you don't want to work with it right away. You want to kind of let it sit a little bit before you begin to do the shape, because the point here is for it to actually be 3D, meaning it's going to sit up a little bit on top of the nail, so you don't want to press into it too fast. Once the little ball sort of loses its shine, that's when you know it's ready for you to mold it into whatever shape you would like. So I wanted my flowers to sort of have a two-toned color. That's why I dipped into more than one color. I know you all like to request beginner friendly videos from me. That's why I did the Mia Secret Clear Acrylic Nail Kit. As far as the price goes, it was beginner friendly. It was very affordable, and even the design, I chose like affordable polishes and I kept the design very simple. But for this design, y'all, I gave y'all what y'all wanted. Now I gotta hook my design up for myself, okay? Sometimes people mail things to my P.O. box and they literally don't put any instructions or any details. I just randomly received these brushes one day. Only thing it says is number 2, but I'll try to find something similar for nail art and link it down below. So basically, I'm dipping into the colors of choice, and then I place that onto the nail. I wait before I begin pressing into it. Once it loses the shine, I'm able to shape the nail the way that I want. I turn the brush at an angle towards its skinny side, and that's when I use that to sort of break up the ball a little bit. To get a point at the tip, I just go left, right, and sort of like squish them together, and then you pick up another one and you do the same thing. Flower petals all look different, so I wasn't too much concerned with making sure my colors lined up completely. Since I'm using the same colors on each petal, it will still have a beautiful little arrangement. To make my 3D flowers pop a little bit more, I'm going to take these brown Swarovskis and I'm going to dip into the white acrylic powder and place that in the center of the nail. I thought I wanted to go with orange. I didn't like it, so to cover it up, this is my way of doing it. And then I'm going to place the rhinestone right on top of that acrylic while it's still wet. Just use the opposite end of the brush to press that right in, and voila. So I went ahead and finished all of the other flowers. Didn't want to bore you all with that same process over and over. And I'm taking the Nail Addict top coat. I'm going to apply that on the nail, but I don't like to apply it to the flowers. I like for it to kind of just have that matte look to it. And to finish off the look, I'm adding on some more of the brown rhinestones, different sizes, just to make it pop. And before curing the top coat underneath the UV lamp, I'm going to remove any of that excess gel that may have ran into the cuticle area. I never have any designs or anything in mind when I'm doing my nails. Normally I just freestyle on camera for you all, so I was just trying to decide how many rhinestones I should actually use without overdoing it. So once I'm done with placing all of those on, then we'll cure underneath the UV lamp for 2 minutes. And this one is a no wipe top coat, so it doesn't have a tacky layer. After that, I'm just going to go ahead and apply some cuticle oil. And here is the finished look. I love the way my nails turned out. I know when we think of fall, we may associate it with different colors, toning down our color a little bit. But for me, I definitely did not want to go too dark. I still have to keep it true to what I like and prefer as a person. So yeah, this is what I came up with. Let me know what you all think down below. All of the products that I used in this video, I'll have them linked in my description box down below. They are affiliate links. I suggest doing your own Google search for these products if you don't want to contribute to me getting a coin. Questions and comments, be sure to leave all of that down below. Since you're still here, shout out to you. Go ahead and click to the right. There's 2 nail videos linked over there, and click on my cute little face to subscribe to my channel. It's absolutely free. And as always, I thank you all so much for watching.